The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match. You ready for the challenge?
And his opponent, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 195 pounds, Chase. Here is your winner, the Superstar, Allen!
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle this match?
And his opponent from the internet, weighing in at 1... Here is your winner, the Superstar, Allen!
This is a can't-miss match. Sound good?
And his opponent, representing the Street Profits from Akron, Ohio, B-Fast.
This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
Superstar Allen!
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty. We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief. Most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
And now placed in the corner.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa. Look out! Oh, with authority!
All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
Oh! Jey Uso with a big punch. Now he's yeeting along. And another big right. A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late. They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side. No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree. For Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Oh, did you hear the impact?
Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family.
Sky high!
Slam. But meanwhile, Zayn, absolutely brutal.
Oh no, I think they may have busted him open, guys.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight. And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Here we go. Sami Zayn, who so much is in that top rope.
Splash by Jay. Is that all?
Sami Zayn with a big boom.
Is Zayn closing this out?
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
He's starting to look battered. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Boom! And we see Zayn.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here. Climbing into the ring and pretty much entering a war zone.
Just mounted with punches and not, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside.
Lift off!
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. He's looking to go high risk. From the top. War Games hasn't officially started. Oh, the table's being set on fire.
Oh, I can't watch this. I can't watch this at all.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Looking under the ring for reinforcements. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu.
Whoa! That hurt me.
Time to low, going up high. Watch out! Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Through the table.
And there's no question now. The referee has to stop this match. We just saw someone go through what is essentially a fire pit.
I believe this is where it'll end. Only those who walk through the flame know what's on the other side.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga is
just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in Raw. And there is no top rope. Zone splash!
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
That was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks. Time to the top rope here.
Uso.
Now Jimmy.
Uso splash. That can vanquish Tom. Super kick. Shattering.
Jay can seal it here. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
He's going to be a sitting duck if he doesn't get out of it.
Nasty boot by Zay.
They have this wrapped up.
Beautiful athleticism.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Here we go, your favorite call. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
How much more can you take?
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
That's our final competitor. The door is shut. This is War Games.
I can't even begin to fathom all the chaos and destruction that's about to be unleashed.
Lift it up. What's next?
Just bounced that face like a basketball.
Being carried around now.
Heading for a belly down circle into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign. And right over the head, too. I don't like what he's thinking here. Not one bit. Doing whatever it takes, eat from way up.
And Sammy taking a back take to that.
That was vicious. Jimmy with a game ender.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand. Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist. No way.
Tonga goes for the pin.
Keeps his team in this one.
And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left. Look to your...
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can
and
find.
their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Jarring impact.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Oh, he cuts it off. Uh-oh.
Foot, meet face. Flying.
Right on the mark.
The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards. Got him in the corner now.
Right to the face. And the cover. He gets the kick out after the one. Saving his team from defeat. Tag made. What a shot!
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Samoan drop, Byron?
Oh, no, it's the Hawaiian drop.
Oh.
Boom.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. Big forearm. Tama looking evasive.
We're watching two great teams at work right now. With the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own. Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Big flying forearm. Tama is overwhelming the opposition here.
Big-time offense from Tama.
High-impact crossbody.
Great response to Tama there. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all of those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Oh, my God.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Clothesline! And he got there. He made the tag. Ooh. Ow! The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tanga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. Snapmares their opponent and drops the elbow for good measure. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
My God, the Islanders continue. Continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
DDT!
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah,
watch out. Lands the splash. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke. He's trying again. Splash. Will that finish Montez?
again? He's making the climb again.
Are we about to see it again?
Oh, big impact.
Does Tama finish the job here? We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game. This is it.
Not so fast.
Vicious right forearm.
Tama with a devastating assault.
One attack after another from Tama.
He averts the offense.
Jumping headbutt finds the mark.
Dawkins with the reversal.
Oh,
big boot. Sent into the corner. Oh, scouted that one. Look at this. Snap suplex. Cover. 2 count. He scores the fall.
Left an opening and got a kick to the face. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
Turns it around. What a clothesline. Big splash. And now thrown back into the ring. He puts him into the corner. Dawkins' attack gets reversed.
Flying forearm smash.
Body taking some punishment. Oh, what a headbutt. Ooh. 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 And a drop kick. Picture for the win. Can Tama pull it off? Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved...
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your Tribal Chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
Grinding your way through the bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match? Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jey Uso!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire Bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams.
Duck the clothesline. Turn around. Penny combination here. What a move. He can do it here. He gets an emphatic kick out.
Not even a near fall there.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition. There it is, the people's punch.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Yeah, The Rock putting focus to the task at hand.
Oklahoma slam. The Rock taking complete control.
Showing exactly why he's the great one. Big time clothesline. Good grief. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on. Counter by The Rock.
The Rock finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight.
About to hit. Rock bottom. Boom! And it can be all over for Jay.
Looking for the pin. That'll be the end of Jay Uso in this gauntlet match.
Plenty of superstars waiting to take their turn. Lots of match left to go.
Here we go with Rikishi next into the gauntlet.
Clothesline.
Good grief.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders. Ooh, again.
Things now not going well for Rikishi.
Yeah, Rikishi's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Oh, atomic drop. Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting. And he has an answer for Rikishi.
And The Rock is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. These two are finding an answer for everything.
The Rock, can you smell it? And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
The Brahma Bull charging up to take out Rikishi.
Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
The Great One is ready to finish this off. Here it comes.
The Rock got all of it.
2 count. Rikishi coming up short in this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
There are still so many competitors left. It's hard to even focus on just one elimination here.
The Gauntlet's next entrant is Haku.
Oh, that right there is classic Rock. Float over into the DDT. Distress showing in the face of Haku.
And Haku needs to find an opening fast. There it is, the People's Punch.
Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside. There's actually no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Set straight into the barricade.
What are they going to do outside here? That'll do it. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Lands a knee.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Trapped in the corner.
It's non-stop blows.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh.
Overhead belly to belly. And Haku is now in a demoralizing spot.
Looks like Haku is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Moving onto the top turnbuckle. What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor. Superplex. I cannot believe what we just saw.
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through?
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
Oh, tossed to ringside.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me. Oh, he's setting him up. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. Guys, get... Watch his power.
Through the table. Right through the table. They seized the opportunity, and it paid off. Target destroyed.
And he gets set back into the ring. Making the climb to the top rope.
Taking flight. Tremendous impact.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
Just mounted with punches. And this is getting out of control. Haku has seen better days.
Oklahoma slam. What a way to get out of that one.
He's managing to get some control back now.
Prime opportunity now for Haku to get some separation and gather himself. Reversed it right into the suplex.
And landing with the double axe handle. Escapes out of that attack. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Rock floats over. DDT. Fight.
Distress showing in the face of Haku.
And Haku needs to find an opening fast. Oh, what a clothesline. The Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
The Rock finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
What a suplex. Uh-oh. Elbow puts an end to that.
Off with their head.
Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in yet?
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. The millions and millions are prepared to experience.
People's elbow.
Haku with a cause for alarm.
Getting set up in the corner now. Non-stop blows.
Stomping away at the knee right to the throat. Pulled in for the belly to belly.
Double axe handle.
The Great One has become relentless.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys. Clothesline.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Vicious. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Does he get it here? This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. Placed him in the corner here. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is.
And finally shoved off the top. Uh-oh. Headbutt to the gut. The People's Champ could have used some help from the millions of fans that time.
Quick and effective delivery there by Haku.
Whip back into the ring.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Down to Owen, and a double axe handle smash.
Well scouted by the good one. And it's The Rock with the reversal.
Just like that, Haku gets stopped. These men have been giving each other such a beating.
And you can see the toll of that beating taking effect with every movement.
Oh, man. A heavy double axe handle. There it is.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
The Rock is heading up top. Here we go.
Big height, bigger impact. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot.
And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better.
Just ruthless.
Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
And Haku is now in a demoralizing spot.
Uh-oh.
About to boom by the People's Champ. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Tongaloa.
The great one with the float over. Boom with a DDT.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth. And prepare your face for that.
Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Double leg takedown on their opponent, trying to step through.
The sharpshooter is applied.
He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he? He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break. Counter. Saw it coming.
Rock finally finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening. Textbook. Into the cover.
The feet behind the ropes, come on.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Did you hear that impact?
Boom on the jaw.
Boom.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Double axe handle. Tongaloa looks lost out there. Could mean the end's coming soon. Here it comes. Crucial moment for Tongaloa.
There it is. Tongaloa is out of this match.
5 more challengers left to go. Can it be done? This gauntlet carries on with the addition of Afa.
What grace. Float over to the...
Float over, nice DDT. And the energy in here is raising the hairs on the back of my neck.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Oh my goodness, nasty line. With that belly to belly by the Great One.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. He's already feeling the effects.
Taking down their opponent, looking to step through, and the sharpshooter is in. Pain just painted all of...
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break. Alpha is in a distressing spot.
Alpha's getting shut down at every turn. Rock finally finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Now's a chance for The Rock to get back into this match.
Uh-oh. About to...
The Rock has this wrapped up.
There's two. He got it. Alpha's been knocked out of the gauntlet.
Plenty of gauntlet match left to fight with 4 more on the way.
More action on the way with Sika headed into the gauntlet.
The Rock float over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there. Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Boom, right in the button. Drop kick. Beautiful. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. He's taking on some damage at this point.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work. Overhead belly to belly by the Great One.
Driven into the barricade. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. Sika getting picked apart right now.
Sika's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges. Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly. Ooh! He's able to slip away from that. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And he's being somewhat backed into a
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through?
and he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Uh-oh. About to... Picture perfect from The Rock.
Sika's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
Yeah, but we still have 3 more entrants in the wings. Now entering the gauntlet is Yokozuna, ready for action.
A brick wall running into you.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed. Short clothesline hits its mark. Chop block without warning.
Well measured.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh, what impact.
The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni. Face plant.
Yokozuna's not looking as imposing or unstoppable after absorbing that attack.
The Rock brought that Hawaii toughness to bear, and his opponent didn't have an answer. Ripped in the hard way.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Big right.
I wonder if he can smell what The Rock is cooking. There it is!
Bottom by The Rock.
Yokozuna looks out of it.
And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Just 2 more obstacles left in this gauntlet match.
Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia. Rock floats over!
Float over into the DDT. As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Rocky beats him to the punch.
Maivia finally finding an answer to that onslaught. Now's a chance for Maivia to get back into this match.
And that attack certainly took its toll on The Rock.
Rolling into a monkey flip.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make us take them.
Counters right back on Rocky.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Pulled in for a
Belly to belly.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking from the top.
All the way to the outside. From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
Takedown. Oh, helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out. Ooh. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
Down in a hurry. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Maivia in a state of distress.
Maivia's getting exposed.
Clothesline! He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Clothesline! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Ooh.
Rock. Buster! Down hard.
Get ready, Corey. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. There is the people's elbow. The Rock got all of it.
2. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Coming in fresh, we've got the last competitor entering the gauntlet.
And here comes Jacob Fatu, bringing everything he's got to this gauntlet match.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Momentum. Up on the top rope.
Out to this part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Superplex! Believe me when I say you cannot overstate the amount of pain that causes someone.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks. Clothesline delivered.
The Rock telling him what he said his whole career. Just bring it. And Jacob Fatu is having the fight brought right to him there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opened people's eyes to The Rock.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Oh, he flips that around.
Jacob showing he's not out of it. Good chance for Jacob Fatu to gain his wits about. Oof.
There it is, the people's punch.
Oh, that can rock you. His body has to be racked with pain.
No escape from these punches.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next?
Legendary Scorpion.
And the sharpshooter is in.
Oh, is this one over? He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock.
The Rock's opponent needs to... Here it comes.
Rock bottom. The Rock got all of it.
Two.
The Rock for the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, the final boss, The Rock!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.